All right. Hello, hello. I'm Martin Q with the Strategic Retreat. So yeah, kind of skipping ahead from older demos to more recent ones, just because. Yeah, it's. I'm so excited. Steam Next Fest demos, a more recent one. So this is Dustfront RTS. I wonder what genre it is. So yeah, a little bit here, just from what you can obviously see, it's looking like a kind of Supreme Commander like game, kind of a massive scale RTS. And I mean, I have fond memories of Command and Conquer, Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge. Of course, that was very grid based and from an older time. This one's very much different, but I feel like there that and any influences from uh, other games like StarCraft, Warhammer 40k, just that right. From what I'm guessing, I looked up the developers X account, and it says it's a single player RTS. So I mean, yeah, there's so much that you could get into about like, oh, the pressure to make another esports game, and then it's got to be balanced like this. And then whether or not, like, oh well, if this is intended to be a single player game, then you can design that experience so that, oh no, it's fun to play this way and it doesn't have to be balanced. Whether or not you're mostly playing as this kind of blockier industrial faction, or if you have the option to play from what I can tell is like a mutant a biotic race. And then from it seemed like there was like a high tech. So I mean, your Starcraft Terran Protoss are, yeah, of course. They're not the ones to invent that, but that is the pop culture. So yeah, and the description there about like RTS 4X grand strategy. Anybody who's played Warhammer 40k Dark Crusade, or whatever it is, the Storm, Soulstorm. Gosh, yeah, no, that one had its problems. But yeah, like any kind of like risk map, greater global campaign with territory control, unique modifiers for each territory. If you're able to, if you're only attacking adjacent tiles or building up defenses and utilizing some other unique territory effects to try to break through front lines in a different way. Yeah, my favorite, of course, is Dark Crusade from those, and yeah, like I said, Supreme Commander, the large scale, some territory or terrain deformation, probably from explosions or whatnot, creating craters if there's some sort of cover system. The swarms of infantry, I'm not sure if you're making them as a squad or if they've sped it up to churn out infantry, because I mean, if you look at the scale of these, right, like infantry, maybe except for some sort of like super trooper unit heroes or some massive end game leader unit or something. Infantry in a game like this are made to be cannon fodder. So yeah, if they just speed it up and however the pathfinding squad control works. But yeah, these individual like build queues for lines of like factory production and all that. The artillery and the maps being on a large enough scale that, oh well, yeah, your artillery shot, and it's going to take about a minute for the shell to sail miles across the map and land where you told it to, roughly. So yeah, that it also kind of reminds me of maybe like the tanks and all that. The giant army reminds me of a Rise of Nations, Rise of Legends. Yeah, it's that about that one. But so the aesthetics, the style, yeah, demo being an RTS battle. I assume, yeah, a siege of a city, cool. So that's yeah, so that's some of my background with the genre, what I can see as its inspirations, and really not much for me to do here with the developer publisher because it just brings you to here. So yeah, that is like as I said on their X account, like they're making this game, and so we'll see after that. Wish them much success because I'm excited. Not I think like yes, this picture is like just a preview of the biotic race, and that's not like some sort of Tiberium resource or however they're going to right, if there's even a resource mechanic, or if it's like a Company of Heroes, Dawn of War, points of interest sort of game. Yeah, resource nodes, not like a resource field. Where yeah, what kind of RTS they're going to go for, and the quality of life that they would have adapted. Yes, we'll see about that. If there's even going to be vehicle repair mechanics or something, like what kind of unit self-preservation will there be when you are dealing with such a large scale of destruction that no, you're just kind of moving the blob, and if they take out your target, great. If not, you rebuild and you do it again. Like what I can see the appeal. That's why I'm so excited for it, even if I don't personally enjoy that kind of meat grinder scale. I appreciate it being there because I know there are a lot of people who want that for something like Warhammer 40k. We'll see about that total Warhammer 40k, but yeah. So I'm siding more closely with again Company of Heroes 2 and Dawn of War 2, those style. So we'll see if there's something for me I can pick out, but I still want to just try this out. So yeah, no, that's all that. Oh gosh, I mean, and look, I mean, really here when I talk about the StarCraft stuff, like yeah, these tanks that I think these are yeah, because I think you can see treads there. These are basically siege tanks, and they've just siege moded. They got the stabilizers, and they become artillery units. So we'll see about that. But so yeah, global map. Right, a lot of it being the 4x risk map or whatever. Try out the RTS style. Yeah, it might end up being like you're just meant to try to crush something really fast, crush or be crushed. And the battle may have already been decided on the macro level with like, oh, well, yeah, I attack this territory, I outnumber them 4-1, some sort of Sun Tzu Art of War sort of mechanic. Like, oh no, I'm attacking them from multiple angles. Like they are dead. It's just how dead is you can tweak your numbers a little bit on the RTS side and min max it, but through raw industrial production, maybe. So yeah, battles, some resource gathering, production, base building. I'm not huge on it, but I understand some appeal to watching the industry rise, little building construction and stuff like that. Like, oh, I want to I want the Sim City. That's not really what I'm here for, but I appreciate the look of a production line pumping out mammoth tanks, apocalypse tanks, or something. And then yeah, I mean, and hopefully, I don't know if they'll only limit you to the fun one, but yeah, there's a lot of these kinds of games where their trailers or whatever, they showcase like, oh, we kill the swarm race because I have a line of siege tanks and ranged infantry or whatever, and then it's like, right, I wonder if the other factions are playable, then obviously you've got to have something that breaks those siege stalemates and stuff like that, and not make it completely miserable again, unless the game is totally made where you only play the one faction and you have the cannon fodder Zerg swarm race, and that is the only thing they're there for, and you're never meant to play it because that's just obnoxious to have your units chewed up like that. And then if you would ever play the high tech or whatever, and or if that's just meant to be a higher tier enemy that actually fights back at range, or with units that survive your volleys or something. Anyhow, so yeah, That, the base building, yes. Battle macro, who could have guessed? Yes, Supreme Commander. Fortified, okay. That's what artillery's for, and wave after wave of my own men into the killbots. Yeah, there was... Let me see. Yeah, you can see the objectives in the upper left there about like, yeah, just don't lose all your buildings or you lose. Destroy all of the factories on the map. 44 factories. And yeah, like victory points, so some variation there. Yeah. Right. Well, this is kind of what I was getting at. Positions, opponents to choose from. So yeah, the bandits. Starting faction, gray zones. I don't really have context for that. I assume like a neutral. Well, no, yeah, I guess it's like a neutral zone. I'm wondering then if like the main factions will be these humans, industrial guys, and you're just all fighting. It's all interfighting with these neutral creeps. And then light and fast, and then the mutants are also just a scarier faction, different style. So yeah, mutant, meat horror, body horror, worms and flies, heavy flesh tanks, forcing close quarters. Yeah, they got to get there first. Okay. Yeah. Kind of bypass some of the progression research stuff. Necessary to put up a decent fight against hordes. Oh boy. Okay, strike groups and reinforcements. In the main game, you assemble... right, yeah, that's... I mean, this is... I guess I said it without giving any context, but a game like Warhammer 40k Dark Crusade, where some of the appeal is building up a persistent army. You take over a territory and your reward for this special map is an honor guard unit or something that stays with you, and you bring it forward into other missions, and then it becomes this overwhelming force because you have these hero units and starting squads that augment the firepower that you start with instead of having to slowly build up a base and slowly push out a couple of units. Like, no, I start with this army because they've been following me the whole time. Because I have them now, and I start every mission with them. So yeah, assemble an army, advance into a neighboring sector. Part of it is immediate, deployed immediately. The rest, okay, so you don't get the entire ball of death. Some of they slowly arrive. Cool. And you're provided with an interface to simulate this process. Okay, interface to show me reinforcements in X amount of time. Procedural map. In the demo, the mission type is fixed, but the map is always slightly different. Okay, I mean, that helps with the demo replayability, but I would assume that... Well, I mean, yeah, procedural map. Even outside of the demo, I would assume that the maps define an archetype of like, this is a city, this is the in the wilderness, and then it just kind of it creates paths and obstacles and alternate routes or something. Where the resources are, is it going to be roughly balanced between a one-on-one of the factions? I kind of wonder. But I mean, hey, if it's a single player game, then right, they don't have to do that. They can make a map where no, it's a difficult map, not because of the amount of enemies, just that you have to defend resource gatherers, you take a longer path, or they just it's like you versus a bunch of different bases, and if it were actually controlled by players, they would just steamroll you. But no, it's it's like the AI can properly send out little probing attacks or something. Oh gosh. So the procedural stuff, difficulty, yeah, tougher easiness, convenient multiplier, sure. Do you want bullet sponges? Enemy base 4 times larger, that can be arranged. If you want masochism, and yeah, no AI thing. I mean, it's a good sign. Just, I hate it when there's so many games that seem to fit my style, and then I get all the way to the bottom. It's like, oh, by the way, AI. It's like, damn it, you had the vision. But all right, let's do this. Okay, window is still a window, but I have to have to reposition it. It's fine. Yeah, and so if it wasn't already apparent, the style and the languages, it's kind of it tells me localization. Yeah, Russian, so they get it. Red alert! Damn commies! So yeah, no. Hopefully there's no localization issues, misunderstandings of like mechanics that from all the text that on the Steam page I was reading, but like it seems pretty clear what kind of game this is. Yep, War Machine of the Fourth Industrial Empire. Yes. So otherwise, volume and stuff, I'm not really sure if I didn't really want to mess with the settings. I assume I'm gonna be getting, you're gonna get all of the RTS unit barks. Acknowledged. Moving forward. I don't think there's gonna be like heavy Russian accents. Apocalypse stank. Duh. Okay. Yep. All right, playing choose an opponent. You are fighting for the Fourth Industrial Okay, thanks. Oh, well, yeah, no, they described, yeah, the bandits and mutants. Huh. In the gray zone. Oh, I mean, I guess. Yeah, so this is the localization, the fact that they're already being described. Oh, no, that's oh, no, wait, no, that's opponents. Right. Yeah, right. Well, no, yeah, so they are using bandits and rebels and, okay. It's just different names. So yeah, more classic faction. Yep, mobile and light. Excellent as a starting opponent, as they are inherently weaker in firepower. Uh-huh. And then the mutants, constantly forcing close combat and heavy assault units. And heavy assault units create a serious obstacle for experienced commanders. Okay, well maybe once I get a feel for this. It is a very kind of quiet main menu with the kind of almost kind of monk chant industrial, but we'll see if I need to adjust that. The rebels. Okay, and yeah, there's just all these little reminders of Command and Conquer when I looked up the developer's X account, like little troop transports, anti-vehicle, or I mean anti-infantry turrets mounted, multi-directional firing. Yeah, all the little GIFs showcasing units doing cool stuff. It's very rule of cool. Yeah, available units: riflemen, light infantry, 40 materials, 5 fuel, build time of 5 seconds. Light infantry, they accomplish their task through sheer numbers. I mean, yeah, when you click this, how many do you get? AT squad, yep. Oh, right, when I was talking, I also meant to bring up inspirations, if there's anything like Iron Harvest, something based on Scythe. I never played it, just, I hadn't actually played it. I think I played the demo for that, but, right, that kind of gritty style and things being like Company of Heroes, but a little different. So yeah. We'll see this, or if there's like a garrison thing, or if you really are just sending units into no man's land. AT squad, yeah, light infantry with anti-tank weapons inflicts significant damage to vehicles and buildings on impact. If they can survive that long, if they can survive long enough to fire without getting ground into hamburger meat. Yep. Assault squad, a versatile infantry unit. It includes a heavy anti-aircraft gunner and a rifle squad. Huh. Well, yeah, see, so they're saying this, yeah, this includes a rifle squad? Okay. So yeah, that's what I was curious about earlier, that this is gonna be like a Company of Heroes, or Dawn of War sort of thing, that, yeah, you are not producing individual infantry, they come out as a squad, and then the heavy weapons team, yeah, has the kind of stronger main unit, and then everything else is supporting. Yeah, autocannon soldier is strong and durable. And I also meant to bring up, because there's just so much for me to talk about, something like anti-aircraft. In a lot of Command and Conquer and some other games, you would have because of the travel time of some of these like rockets and artillery and all that, you could have units that are like anti-air, and also they act as anti-munitions. Like, oh, shoot down that rocket before it lands on us, and it's not just an attack that's coming and we can't stop it. I don't know if the anti-aircraft will do that here, or if you're just meant to take the hit. The infantry are the ablative armor. So, extra cost, and yeah, here's, I don't know what the terms mean yet, but just arsenal. It's just strong. Oh, I'm choosing. Okay, so this is like a logistics thing, and okay. Wasn't sure if maybe this is a secondary resource. Maybe it still is. But yeah, you got a cap on like, oh, you can't just take everything, and you're supposed to make like a group that complements each other. But yeah, no, figuring out like arsenal, just that it has a special unit or a complector. What the hell? Armored infantry, just like, okay, I can assume what a couple of those mean. Should I look up what complector means? Okay. Without the AI Google result, it's Latin? Huh. Yeah, there's some results. It's like to embrace or hug, to grasp, take in. Seizing, does that mean they capture? Yeah, are they the ones that need to capture control points? Huh. Okay. Because then that implies these two can't do it. They're just there to fight and overwhelm these guys. Okay. BTR, armored personnel carrier armed with an anti-aircraft machine gun. See, so then, yeah, if this is also anti-air, why doesn't this have the trait or whatever listed? And maybe they're not strong enough, just that they could. Okay. MLRS, yeah, Vortex, long range, also, yeah, minimum range, yeah, well, useless at close range, can't defend themselves, effective over large areas with wide dispersion, so yeah, anti-infantry or just prolonged bombardment, wide dispersion, shells with a large incendiary payload, yeah, so against an entrenched position, unless there's like a fire resistance. But if it penetrates armor, buildings, will that work? Some games where it's like, oh, well, that's a tank, a steel unit that doesn't care about fire, and well, no, the fire would heat them on the inside, or like, is it resistant? Would it still work? But cool. Brem. Primary repair vehicle. Okay, well, there's some of my the answer to like preservation. I mean, obviously, you would still want that for the biggest guys, but I mean, yeah, primary repair vehicle, capable of repairing vehicles and restoring damaged super heavy vehicles. So it says restoring. There are some games, I mean, Company Heroes does some of that with like vehicles being abandoned if they take the crew, or they, if the crew is killed, or they disembark to try to repair it, and you can scare them off or something and just, yeah, capture vehicles that way. There's games where vehicles can get wrecked and then you can restore them in the middle of the battlefield, just depending on the push and pull. And it's kind of cool to, you know, it's almost an RPG or something like, yeah, restore it from the dead, necromancy, vehicle necromancy. Okay, armored car, bulletproof, yeah, vehicle with bulletproof armor, resistance, for, yeah, ideal for reconnaissance. Okay, I guess spotter for your artillery, light anti-aircraft gun, and very high speed. I mean, if you're, I mean, like I said, dodging our incoming shells when you have enough movement speed. Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the troop carrier. And that's, yeah, just for recon. Cool. It says bulletproof. So, I mean, if it's like small arms fire, and obviously still weak to the AT. But yeah, there's a lot of games where a light recon unit would not have any protection at all to try to balance out the speed and vision range. Okay. Yeah, no air units, by the way, so that's for the other factions to use. They do showcase, they showcase some of the bombers or whatever, but it looks like we're not using it. It makes for a cool fading in of the montage. But yeah, we only have anti-air. We don't use air. Howitzer mullet. Okay, so that's the area artillery, and this is like a bigger single target shell. Self-propelled howitzer, the primary and most widely used artillery piece. Powerful in large numbers, of course. Bigger bombardments, what make up for inaccuracy. Basilisks. Requires deployment to fire. Yes. Your siege tanks spread out in 2 different units. That's the dreadnought. Yeah, tank T-50B. T-34. Oh man, I'm getting all the. Trying to remember the voice lines. Company of Heroes. T-50B, main battle tank, versatile and widely deployed, tracked, can conduct offensive operations, effective against vehicles and buildings. Okay, plus foundry. Does it see? Is it saying that I need these things? Oh, I think that those are tech requirements. It's probably building and tech requirements. So then, like, you need the foundry before your factories can make this, and then you need an arsenal, and then an armored infantry research, which I should have, but it's kind of confusing at this page where I thought it was like a trait or something. And then maybe complector. Yeah, the arsenal. That you can just build this without it, and then this, the foundry and the arsenal. Okay. Sure. And the dreadnought. Super heavy artillery. Okay. I guess I see the giant triple tank barrels, and I assume that you can still use that. I mean, you can see it in the, that would be the dreadnought. I would assume that you could still shoot that at something in front of you, but if it's not meant to do that. Super heavy artillery, an indispensable vehicle for defense, fortification, and prolonged siege of enemy lines. In mobile mode, it can support the offensive. Yeah, right. So it can do it. It's still best to keep it safe. Okay. But yeah, it just... I can foresee a lot of wars of attrition. Settings. Hold shift to set up units or settings faster. Parts. What? This resource is required for the production of high-tech units and buildings. It is primarily replenished from the global map, which we don't get. Okay. Why would I... Huh. Would I assume that I went into this battle well prepared? Oh, I mean, it's literally just letting me set up the... the conditions. Enemy difficulty, overall, easy, medium, hard. Bot starts cheating after 2.5. Okay, thanks. Yeah, while I figure things out, should I just have it on medium? Can I handle that? This is without like a way over prepared. Did it start at 1,000? Yeah, fighting rebels. Yeah, it started at 1,000. Or is it just because it kept what I set before, so now I don't know if that's the default. Size of enemy bases. The number of buildings generated on the map. The resulting number of buildings affects the game's difficulty and duration. I mean, I guess just to see both factions, I don't know if I want to prolong it that much. I mean, 1 seems like a good standard, right? Yeah, 4 times the amount. Yeah, just medium, normal, and maybe 1,000. High tech. I mean, hopefully I just replenish that in mission. Your strike force. Starting army for early offensive or defensive operations. Main strike group, troops that you can immediately deploy on the map. You'll also be given a mobile command post to build your base. MCV. Oh, okay. So that's, yeah, the multi-waves. Just to have a dreadnought somewhere. I wonder how much coverage it has, and I'd want it so early. Or if I just want more. Yeah, it's the fuel. If I just want more tanks to charge in. Huh. Right? Rifle squad would it actually be worth twice the fuel cost? The aircraft and rifle, I don't know. Personnel carrier. I mean, should I just try out as many as possible, or do I only have room for, is that 4? Yeah, it looks like it. So you can't have a full complement variety. Yeah, starting reconnaissance. Well, I mean, yeah, aside from the parts, like, would there be any limitation? Why would I not take the full 300? Okay, so hopefully there's some AI, if I'm really controlling such a large number of units, to try to micromanage, like, click on the repair vehicle, click on the one that you're trying to repair, instead of, like, it scans in an area around it and fixes them up. Oh, okay, well there's a cap of 15. Huh, even though I could afford it. Okay. Sure. So that's the starting one. Reinforcements from the global map. There's no global map in the demo, but you can explicitly specify which troops will arrive on the map when reinforcements are called. The more troops you take, the longer the wait for the next reinforcement. Huh. Okay. Resisting the urge to just go full mass super heavy unit. Just scaling it up. Okay. So after the initial strike, armored car and artillery to start devastating any place we haven't yet cracked or reached. I mean, yeah, I don't need that many because these are already going to cover a huge area. These things need to hit. And you start a second group of them. Yeah, okay. Sure. And then just dreadnoughts. It feels a little silly if I think that the infantry are just gonna get shredded. Like, do I really want infantry to come in this late? I don't know how good they are yet. And replenishment tanks. Okay. Jesus, it's 35 minutes in. Okay. You can also adjust the formation. Oh, these are just random tips. Adjust formation size, scrolling the mouse wheel to place your units. Okay. Oh wait, oh shit. This is the army you have selected. They need to be placed on the battlefield to start the battle. Okay, getting... I don't know if there's like a little mechabellum to it. The auto battler positioning? Place to start. Deployment zones. Huh. This panel is for tactical abilities. They are set on the global map, but presets are available for the demo. Right? Like I said, just whatever unique territory abilities or some supporting thing to prep for a battle. Your current objectives are shown here. Main objectives are in white. Secondary objectives are in yellow. Currently, you only have main mandatory objectives. Sure. Objectives of this battle. You need to control 3 zones. Each provides passive resource income. The enemy will try to take them back. To capture, hold army or buildings in the zone. Okay, I mean, yeah. Build turrets. You also need to destroy key enemy buildings. They are marked on the minimap. You will be defeated if your own buildings are destroyed. I mean, yeah, I would assume every cluster of enemy buildings, all of their factories and whatever, would spawn passively, or if it'll adjust. Otherwise, if you take out a bunch of factories early on, are they just crippled for the rest of the match? I mean, on such a large scale, maybe it doesn't matter. The minimap shows points with objects. Yes, I mean, something gray is neutral. So many dots. Red's the enemy. Green are allies. I mean, it makes sense. Dark orange are resources? Well, see, there's all these, like, these 4 squares that are red. I assume those are, like, enemy squads? Or no, are those the resources? I guess. Is the camera... No, oh, wait, no. My camera, I think, is here. Blue symbols indicate main objective. See, it's because some of it's gritty. Like, I can see the big crosshairs that are, to me, kind of greenish, but I guess those are blue. Oh, this is where I find out how colorblind I am. Like, okay. Otherwise, that would be a random spread of allies. So yeah, circles mark capture points. I mean, yeah, big red circles. I need the YouTube thumbnails. Red arrows and circles pointing. Okay. Just destroy everything. Camera movement. Yeah, clicking in the mouse wheel. WASD? Or not, maybe WASD works? Not the arrow, well, no, it's arrow keys. You can also move the camera by screen edges, zoom in and out. Oh, because the scroll wheel is for changing the size of the formation, left alt, scroll out a little bit here. Okay, that's a little awkward. I don't really use alt. Yeah, so many hotkeys in some RTSs. Yeah, and also if I'm using the mouse, it kind of takes my hand away from my left hand away from WASD. So my right hand just stays on the mouse, right? But okay. Maybe I don't have to do A moves or whatever. Collector is full. Okay. As long as the mission's paused. Size of the formation and making it a full lineup. As long as this isn't like Tiberian Sun and the infantry die. Walking over these fields. Right, and that's the MCV. Oh no, it's a little uneven. Huh? Well, yeah, it's all the deployment zone. Too close to minerals. We require more minerals. And Vespine gas. I mean, I assume there's not really a need to rotate. Okay, yeah, and different deployment zones if I need to flank something, but I feel like you just want to overpower. Just, yeah, nearest resource point. MCV. Okay, a little nervous about trying to figure out what to click while everything goes in real time. Airdrop. A small detachment of infantry lands every 30 seconds? That's like a cool... Or is that... I mean, if that's a total count of what I can do... Just like commando drop them. Interesting naming the map doodads. Big pipe. Sure is. So yeah, okay, so right. All those little squares are the minerals. It's just, yeah, red. There's no red because we don't have reconnaissance. Yeah, and there's the green now. So they show you the map without having all of them available, so I was trying to assign them to things that weren't there. Oh yeah, there's some Command and Conquer, yeah, Frank Kopacki vibes here. Okay, well, I'll just immediately call that in. Yep, and that's a limited call-in. Energy... Production slow. Yeah, there's some Supreme Commander for this too. Like fabrication, power. Buildings, siren. What does that do? Just rally units. Huh? That like refreshes the minimap? I don't know. Huh. Okay. Ah. Construction. Oh, man. Kind of macro. Okay. These are your primary resources. With materials, you build your army and structures. Supply limit for maintaining troops on the map. Okay. Yeah. Fuel. I was worried for a second with fuel. It's like, oh, it's a consumable, and you're gonna need to. I mean, obviously, fuel. You're gonna need that in order to keep your units there. No, it's a supply cap. Yeah, parts for researching and technologies, network hours for your building. Okay. This area depends on context. Yep, this is super Command and Conquer. There's the complector. Okay. Context. Selected group. Shown when you select a unit. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, your building UI versus like unit UI. It's like, nope, it's all here. So like when selecting a building with options, the options are shown. Like units to build, research, I guess. Construction buildings have a second tab. Oh God. Okay. So yeah, this could be I mean, of course, the aesthetics. This could be a case of if the tutorial didn't tell me this, and if I get distracted and forget later on with so much happening, I could forget that this is not like a decoration or something. Like, no, this is a function. Yeah, special and defensive structures, turrets and all that. Press tilde. The swap. Oh my god. Yeah, and this is like an issue with like if there was a scrollable building menu or something versus an entire other button to click. Okay. Oh my god, I was joking. Yeah, Supreme Commander. There's the material fabricator. Cool. Bunker for infantry. Yep. Conscript reporting. Huh. Special and defensive. Okay. Abilities displayed here, if any. Okay. Oh man. I almost wish like the tutorial was separate from like an actual map where they're going to be fighting back as I try to learn what everything does. Clicking on a unit's image moves the camera to it. I mean, yeah, makes sense. Focus where they are. Here you can set the attack priority by type. Oh god. It's gonna be like attack nearest enemy. Is it if it's a they are billion sort of thing? Attack nearest enemy and attack most dangerous high tier enemy or something. Cool. It makes sense for differentiating with like your artillery or something. Or if those buttons also mean something. Unit selection elements. Use hotkeys displayed on screen. Okay, function, yeah. All builders, the MCV, and the cranes. Oh no. Yeah, it's more construction queues if that's from other RTSs. Yeah, F2 all combat units, F3 all units everywhere. SCV rush. Okay. Hold Control or T plus a number to create quick access groups. Yeah, I mean Control plus normal numbers. Okay. Huh. Randomly up to 7. Building construction. Huh. I was kind of I guess, I mean, I'm glad they're still doing this while it's paused, but it could have been its own, maybe, a mini mission so that you could see some of the stuff in action instead of kind of remembering what all the UI elements do. But I understand, I'm asking for a lot when they've got so many other parts to make. And put the demo together and, God. Building instructions, so yep. Just drop in high-tech Zeppelin sort of thing, drone. Yeah, it's not, it's just got that cylinder, it's not an actual Zeppelin. Okay, build refineries for resources, and yep, your harvesters, barracks and war factories for army. The more the better, you need a large base to succeed. Oh boy. Yep, set up the farm. So yeah, I mean, are you gonna run out of resources? Is there a generator other than those points? Or yeah, like the resources, you can't just stay back forever. You have to advance. But I don't know if there's anything that augments that. Sure. To build, select the MCV or a construction crane, then in the menu choose the structure and select the location. Yes. Ordering producing units. You're gonna want to put your production buildings on a hotkey. Produce troops. Your strength lies in numbers. Manage your resources to ensure you have enough for both a large army and economic development. Yes, resources to build more resource gatherers, to build more resource gatherers, to build a bigger army to defend your resource gatherers. I mean, oh god. Trying to go back. I mean, yeah, no, click on the structure. Yeah. Well, let me see here. Is that they're gonna come out as a squad, right? Yeah. 5. Selecting, drag a box, of course. Buildings and units, double click, all of the same type on the map. Uh-huh. Yep, shift, control, shift adds, control removes, cool. Right mouse button moves, yep. Some classic RTS style would be like left click to select, left click to move, and right click to cancel. Hold G plus, oh my god. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to remember this, but it makes sense if there's like if there's directional armor and being able to fire while reversing with your tank turrets or something. So okay, so that works for vehicles, and your infantry does turn around. Units that cannot fire while moving will ignore enemies along the way. Well, yeah. Huh. Okay. Jeez, that's like, you know, one of the bigger things for me to remember. So you don't turn around and they don't, unless they move faster while than if they were reversing. But sure, take some pot shots as you leave. Queuing orders with shift, yes. Waypoints. You can also use tactical pause for orders. Thank goodness. Spacebar. Yeah, so G and right click for backing up. Yeah, active pause. Oh my god. Oh boy, attack move. To make your forces push through the specified position without ignoring enemies, use the attack move command. Yep, there it is. Oh no, so there's right click for moving and A and left click. Huh. To attack. Start moving and attack enemies along the way. Is there like I wonder if there's accuracy calculations and like your units will stop and attack, or if they will continue to fire on the move? Is that for specific units? Oh gosh. But now I don't know. With how many hotkeys there, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh boy. Focus fire. Are you seeing the evaporating infantry? Huh. If you need to focus fire on a single enemy target, right-click without holding A. Oh boy. Right-click on the enemy. All units will attempt to reach and attack that target. Sure. Priority targets. They had to choose one where your ass was getting kicked. And all right. Yeah, if these tanks only have their main cannon, they don't have any kind of mounted machine guns. You can see them getting overwhelmed. But of course, then you just tell them to focus the big vehicles in the midst. Capturing neutral buildings. Yep, there it is. Infantry can enter and garrison buildings, firing from within. The building's capacity is shown above it. Yep. Now they just need unit veterancy. Ba-ba-da-ba. With the little chevrons showing up. Abilities. Units and buildings may sometimes have various abilities. There's the MCV redeploy. For example, the MCV's ability allows it to move across the map, enabling construction in remote locations. Set up your proxy base. Yep. New mineral nodes. You have a global repair ability. Air repair. Oh, okay, that's very... yeah, they are billions. It repairs any of your buildings, as well as captured civilian structures and large units with deployment capability. For example, the MCV or the Dreadnought. Okay, that's some nice quality of life. Because yeah, in classic RTS Command and Conquer style, you'd have those civilian buildings garrisoned, neutral buildings, and some of those would not, yeah, you wouldn't be able to remotely repair them. You'd have to build like an engineer unit and then walk them across the map and repair it by them entering the building. Nope. Those buildings count as yours while you control it. That's pretty cool. And it's interesting that it works for the deployed units. They become a structure. Huh. So that means, yeah, that you don't have to worry quite as much about those repair units, because those units those units take care of themselves if you're using them properly as deployed artillery. Which makes me wonder I wonder how fast they'll repair while under pressure. Yeah, or is it just units? Or I wonder if the repair unit would also work on your buildings. It would make sense. Global repair. I don't know if that has a cost attached to it, or if it's just this unit is not being attacked currently, so it recovers. You can always return to this tutorial by clicking this button. Question mark. Good luck. Oh my god. Okay, so a ton of that probably went in one ear, out the other, but I still remember G and right click for a reverse. Pause with spacebar, attack move with A and left click. Jesus. Good luck. Uh-oh. Okay, there's the airdrop. Processing minerals. Too close. Okay, so I can't even build these other things until the processing plant is done. Okay, security squad in an emergency. Redeploy. Oh, okay, some of these are so grayed out. Temporary supplies. I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. Calling in the bomber. Okay, well, there's the air units. Dropping bombs. Area damage increased in the center. Bomber can be shot down. Okay. Range of sectors. So I would assume that that's the range on the global map, that you build like this thing and it affects that many territories out. I don't suppose the sectors are an in match length, distance or something. Incendiary trail, bomber, napalm strike could be shot down. Interceptor patrols, reconnaissance. Okay. So yeah, could shoot down. I wonder if, I mean, it says it's an interceptor. It should intercept enemy aircraft along with the reconnaissance potential. Works with artillery, very cool. Right. Rem pairing targets. Does it do this automatically? Uh-oh. Yeah, so this does not, obviously they're not a combat unit. Okay, well, I mean, I'll make that one. And these are two. Huh. Yeah, you can just face the battle line facing. Well, units aren't dying in the Tiberium, so that's good. Still building that power plant. Yeah, there's just an empty spot. Engine shop. Okay. Anti-aircraft. Ah, shit. Infantry getting shredded. All their production buildings. Okay, well, we've got more units on the control point. I assume we have it. Yeah, if I had all these units, the infantry are taking all the hits, and repairs, there's not really a point up to repair. Okay, if I right click, do they automatically repair? Okay, yeah, I'm just hotkey using the E button. Oh shit, back at base. Construction crane, another queue. Yeah. Huh, yeah, so these ruins count as a... Oh my god, there is veterancy! Oh shit. Okay, well, I mean, I won, right? The Brems, repairing other Brems. Okay, civilian structures I could garrison. You are low on power. Uh-huh. Barracks. Oh, I'm capped on materials. Fuck. Vehicles. Uh-huh. Extra power. Oh, Lord. I mean, yeah, there's just some no man's land. We got pretty much no infantry left. Should I feel like I should have the infantry guarding? Guarding this side? Oh god. Shit. Firing on the move. Oh god. Yeah, it's all of the anti-vehicles in it. Oh, I'm not actually controlling it. Yeah, I need to have move the construction crane up. Capacity? Do I need more? Yeah, it's a little annoying. Those guys. Okay. Okay, and I need more power. See, and now I need... Oh my god, yeah, at least they tell you that you can tell from the trajectory where they're coming from. Oh my fucking god. Yep. They're flanking. That's the... Oh my god. Yep. Build another crane. Armored cars. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna need something to increase my capacity, because I can't even build the dreadnought. Oh gosh, this is showing my age. Oh my god, this is also like a bunch of Command and Conquer. You upgrade some of your power plants. Okay, plenty of power. Producing brutes? Barracks? Okay. Highlighting. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I should make more turrets so that doesn't happen again. Ah, shit. I've been losing units. Huh. Yeah, this is where I could move my MCV forward. So that I could actually fortify that. Yeah, man, if this was a competent enemy, it's just... The repairs are good, and because they don't automatically acquire, I understand them wanting to add a level of skill to it, but it becomes, yeah, that much more annoying to replenish your squad. Okay, so the barracks, the machinery plant. Oh, god damn it again. Creating resources. Maximum. Okay, yes, I needed that. It's kind of weird that that's like an extra place and not a standard one. Did I lose the supply depot? Oh, okay. Supply limit. Huh. I mean, I haven't even hit that yet. Do I already have a complector? Oh gosh, I don't think so. Foundry, arsenal, machinery plant. So yeah, I think I can do this now, and just takes up this extra part. Need more power. Again, it is a little weird that this is, yeah, connected to another building and not part of normal construction. And I feel like that's oddly old school in a bad way. Reflector. Oh, I think this is just an automatic infantry, right? Just producing brutes. Spotters for artillery. Oh my god. Oh, this one guy just killed all of the repairs. Okay. God damn. Yeah, I don't have enough. What? God, these guys are just perfect anti-infantry, I guess. Huh. But against vehicles and buildings, okay. Think I lost a power plant somewhere and all that? Yep. Yeah, so these brutes, are they just a... They don't garrison, or okay, they do have a ranged attack, I guess. Okay, at this point, I think I move in the MCV? More machinery plants? I should always be making more. I haven't lost any, I haven't lost any resource harvesters, have I? Okay, all combat. Yeah, I'm just getting things for free. Barracks, discount, power station speeds it up. Right? So, does it just have to be nearby? Okay. Well, might as well get you here and start producing defensive structures. So there's a little red dot there. I think that's a negative. That's a enemy garrison. Oh, I've hit the capacity. God. Warehouse. Right? Uh-huh. Was it the where? Nope. Supply depot. What? God damn it, not again. Instantly murder everything. There goes the MCV. What the fuck? So nothing until I move my camera somewhere else. And then suddenly, yeah, high tier army. Can I even replenish? I don't think I can get another MCV. Wow, bro. They just kill everything. Holy shit. This is what happens when you don't enable... when I don't pause. And my guys can't even keep up. Just a single one of these. What the fuck? This thing's effective against everything. God, I really needed to make a giant defensive line, but I can't even... I cannot do this ADHD focus on... and I guess that's an oxymoron, but... yeah, just like juggle this many things all at once. But that's why you're able to. That's why I'm glad it's a single player game. I can tailor it to like, yeah, I'm not here for 3,000 APM. What the fuck? Yeah, the material cap just went way down too. I love it. They instantly send a perfect strike force, knowing that my MCV was completely vulnerable. Barracks down, can't do anything. Yeah, I might as well just restart. That's crazy. AT squads, yes, yes. Perfect counter. Like, I have cranes to continue constructing. Oh god, it's annoying that I have to do this for every individual building. And now I have to remember what was where. And I have to destroy ruins, I think? Because I can't build over them. And, but it's frustrating because I wanted to save time by building in on that resource point, and then of course that's when an enemy's there and murders me randomly. Yeah, they kill everything, and using infantry in anything other than garrison structures just seems like a fool's errand. Like, sure, I guess their DPS against enemy AT squads kept my tanks going, but I mean, even the tanks killed the infantry squads pretty quick. It's just that they were... I mean, it looked like they cost like 300 material. So, I mean, you're getting what you paid for. It's just a matter of keeping the forces alive. I really didn't notice the reinforcements, but maybe I just didn't order them into the map because I was too busy getting my ass kicked. Yeah, difficulty scale. It sure felt pretty tough. Yeah. Very different. All right. Well, trying not to be. Yeah, they are weaker in firepower, in air quotes. So let me just start that on these standard settings here instead of thinking that one is a normal, because that was fucking insane. But yeah, it's like these special parts. In a way, I didn't want to use too many of these units that it was showing cost. There were like special buildings in the dreadnoughts where, yeah, they show you that it's using up this global resource. So I don't, without knowing how difficult it is to replenish that, I kind of didn't want to rely on it too much. But that shouldn't keep me from playing with the most fun toys. Yeah, it's its own stack. Yeah, maybe like a smaller, more focused force that I can actually take care of. All vehicles. Yeah, nope, just take things out at range. But then I should just make more reconnaissance? No. It caps out, like 15. Right? Yeah. Bulletproof armor. And it can shoot against infantry? Yeah, bulletproof, not rocket proof. I'm gonna die to AT. Those little AT squads. Like, I ended up not using these. More troops, longer for the next one. Gosh. Maybe I want more infantry to garrison? I was like trying to figure out the base building because there's so many buttons and tabs. And there are specific abilities attached to certain buildings, which is why I was clicking and saying, oh, that one upgrades your power plants. And then this other one gets, that complector benefits from having other buildings of certain types near it. And those brutes it was producing had a ranged attack, and I probably should have just garrisoned into bunkers towards the outsides of the base. And then like better turrets, something anti-tank, because those those trucks just steamrolled. And then maybe moving up the MCV before all that happens and starting to build defenses there. Ugh. So yeah, that's why I was saying all that, because like I clear things out with the main strike group and then a boatload of infantry. So that I can put like 2 and 2 anti-infantry, anti-tank into a few buildings. I don't know how many infantry fit into these. Fit into these air personnel carriers. Okay, after garrisoning and controlling more ground. Now I go artillery. Hmm. Oh, gosh. And then... that. Okay. Tutorial off, because I'm just gonna overwhelm myself. So yeah, when I should be able to see how crazy the range on the Dreadnought is. Just take like a central location and then creep the reconnaissance forward. Oh, well, there's the procedural map. I mean, do I... Seems like there's maybe more resources in this clump. Yeah, this thing starts deployed. Interesting. And it's got a selected firing arc? Huh. Gosh, I don't know how effective these recon vehicles are gonna be. I didn't build enough to, but... like, yeah, little machine guns should be good. Yeah, I guess I should save the... I don't know, the airdrop? They'll get torn up almost instantly. Ah, oh god. So yeah, this thing... Shelling of territory. 10 seconds. Do I assume? Oh, that's its range. Shifts. Ours at long range. Oh. Okay. All right. MCV is on 4. No, MCV on 5? Artillery on 3. Huh. I wasn't sure how much scatter there'd be. It's pretty close. Right. Turret infantry. Don't really have heavy repair. Oh, that one's automatic. Hmm. Okay, I don't... Storage, yes. Oh, god damn it. Already losing. God damn it. Wow. So many units will die. I think I already lost a repair unit. I mean, the reason why this thing is so crazy good. Ugh, God. Shit. Yep. Yep. Some artillery AoE. There's the asshole. Yep. Artillery that is also a kick-ass frontline battle tank. I'm doing it's again storage, power. God damn it, I'm losing tanks. Jesus, okay. Yeah, wow, I really should have... Really should have ordered that sooner. Ugh. Jesus, power again. Should be making these more advanced stuff. Durability of new units increases by 10%. Reach additional foundry? Okay. Oh god fucking damn it. They didn't even all go in the APC. Okay, now. Yep. Got the 4. Ugh. Yeah, 2 AT and a rifleman. Yeah, I need a decent amount of coverage. So there's some games where they would show you the preview of the artillery range. Almost need more AT. Because the tanks are just gonna roll through. Ugh. See, it's like trying to set this up. Prepping for flanking maneuvers through these fields. I should be moving. Oh, god damn it. Barracks and machinery plant. Uh-huh. Foundries... Arsenal? Oh, right. Just don't have resources. Huh. Okay, well, I should probably just garrison these immediately. This asshole. Yeah, man, the Dreadnought's so good just for taking out such these clumps of infantry. Okay, I need another Brem. Reflectors. Okay. Ah, there's the adjacency stuff. Okay, well. Now I'm gonna try making the base. I've got much more in defenses here. Ugh. And of course, oh, I'm hitting supply cap again. Fuck. Supply depot. And I'm gonna need to make a replacement crane. Construction crane, yes. Okay, well this is going much better simply because... didn't immediately lose my guys. Can they fire out of these? That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I'm not utilizing these properly. Huh. Okay, defenses. Okay, and then the crane back here. More power. Flamethrower. Oh, supply again. Damn it. He says heals. I think I'm taking oh god, I'm taking too long. Oh, this also has supply. Shit. Something you can garrison? Shit, how many turrets do I have? Okay, so the one supply depot builds a bunch of warehouses. Enemies calling for reinforcements off map there. Oh, they killed the repair again. Damn it. If I didn't see that before, that would explain. Fuck. Yep. They're Brem. Why does this take 20? Huh, so these are mobile turrets. Okay. Okay. Yeah, without... I have a decent spread of buildings here, unless they go all the way through these resource fields. I should be able to see them coming when they run into these. Yeah, these are not as scary as the trucks from earlier. Okay. Yeah, now let me build this. Much better repair. Go for vehicle supply again? No, it's, yeah. So, yeah, durability increasing. Oh shit, these cost that special resource again too, though. Okay. So this thing, yeah, makes these. Do we have to be on it? think, yeah, there it is. Automatic repairs, that's so good. Okay, be much more careful about these repair guys. Maybe I should have the repair guys on 3, Dreadnought on 2. So I always have them following up. Yep, all these extra garrisons keeping the little raiding parties from hitting my base. Yeah, and then I can redeploy this. I don't actually have defenses on that side. No. So if I do this... Oh, gosh. Oh, we are under attack. Nice. Yep. Oh gosh. Yeah, my actions per minute real bad. And floating resources too. Oh god. It's like before even getting into whatever the mutants are. Jesus. Okay, well that's the... yeah. The machine guns. Oh god. Machine guns... just from the... external... gun. Nope. Just eviscerate. I think that I'm seeing the extra barrels. Oh god, did I just crush my own guy? Ugh. Huh. I mean, yeah, that's a single super unit. Oh god, I'm taking a lot of damage. Not the super unit. Trying to save some veterancy. Ugh. That's why I need to move back to get that repair, because I destroyed a decent amount of buildings. All right, well, I mean, advance into them. Oh, God. Yeah. Ugh. Unnecessary losses. Oof. Yeah, I've got them queued up. It's just warehouses. I probably need a second supply depot. So what was it that was giving this thing extra oh, storage. Okay. Yes. I mean, that's right next to it, right? Okay, yeah, there's some weird pathing around this giant ruin. Right? Yeah. Deploy. Okay. Yep. Redeploy up there. See, it really should just be an auto repair. I think. Down to one again. Oh no, I do have two. Okay, and everybody gather around. Look at that. Right? I'm not missing something in the fog, am I? Yep, that auto repair range. Obviously faster, but it just saves me so much micromanagement. Yeah, and it just does this back at base too. It's just about doing it yourself, and it's just, I'm not great at that. Oh yeah, it's the supply depots. Yeah, I'm just out producing And obviously I'm being propped up by the difficulty. Yeah, it was another. So maybe it only is able to link up complectors. Oh, storage? Maximum number of brutes. Other complectors gives you more brutes. It's kind of weird. So it still says 10 out of 10. All right. Well, unless I missed... I don't think I missed a squad going past me. Another 50 supply. Ugh, I'm sure a smarter AI would be doing more tactical strikes at my vulnerable infrastructure. Do I really just want to make another dreadnought? Of course, they're so badass. And it just kind of constructs there. Oh, and I can build it because of the forward... Yeah, the forward base. And I can also build it here. Oh, man, it's so cool. Okay, well, I definitely did not really earn a victory with my skill. It's just... I just wanted to see them in action. Just these little table... I mean, yeah, the viewpoint. This little tabletop... little figurines wreaking havoc. Yeah, this thing can make more warehouses. Whoa, okay. Yep. Just bombard as we leave. Is it amount of brutes per squad? Maybe that was the one stat? I don't... No, I think, is it? Yeah, more than 5. I guess that's happening? Huh. Just a replenishing infantry squad. Okay. How about I just send the blob over? All right, and it's ready. Oh. Yep, trying to replenish at their base. Okay, it looks like all the infantry inside die, which makes sense. Oh my god. Just firing into a blob of infantry versus an artillery. An artillery tank. It's what you would expect. Okay, I'm microing a little bit. But I am liking, yeah, even despite losing some of these personnel carriers, just kind of lazy micromanaging, but it did seem like they're able to fire give fire support with extended range, like extra anti-infantry, and they are kind of positioned behind the tanks. So the tanks, you know, tank, and then yeah, the infantry don't get shredded. They actually take out that parts of that infantry blob, the ones that weren't already dead by the dreadnought. If I wasn't overpowering myself with the resource commitment here. But I mean, in reality, I do slightly worry that am I going to be too stingy about it? Close approximation is criticisms of like Enter the Gungeon sort of thing. I didn't play it myself, but yeah, if there's like, oh, you have limited ammo, right, a resource for this fun gun, then you're going to put players in the mindset of I better save this for when I really need it. But then that means that you're playing more of the game with the boring infinite renewable resource or something. And I mean, I say boring, and still the basic T50 tank or whatever is still decently expensive, and it was fun to build those up and keep them alive for veterancy and repair them and all that. And it keeps the dreadnoughts special, right? Like I have the giant ones. And I mean, really, it's about keeping them if you're able to keep them alive. I don't know if you're able to take them, if they're so special that using those parts or whatever, you can take them out of the mission, and it remains a persistent unit, and then you bring it in for the next reinforcement or whatever, then cool. But as long as it isn't like this resource is so hard to get in the global map that you would never build it, then you're just telling players to not do the fun stuff in your game. I guess maybe it wouldn't though, because like unless the map stays the same. Like if you finish a mission like that, and then like in Dark Crusade, the bases that you build remain there the next time that territory gets attacked, that's one of the ways I could justify whatever the parts being spent on, because yeah, it was like several of the advanced structures, the foundry, the arsenal, I think, and the complector. It's like, yeah, it's the building that produces brutes, and then this other thing gives you an incredible power boost for that map. But yeah, those did cost that special red resource, or the dark red resource, not the normal red materials. So yeah, things like that are you're limiting the player with how many of those they want to use in any given map, depending on what kind of income there is on the global grand strategy layer. Yeah, God, I really did take 2 hours to go through this and get my ass kicked from the first one. Enemy base siege victory. Value indicates a maximum difficulty multiplier? Well, I could try for the mutants. Yeah, a little, I didn't fare very well against, some of those little harassing vehicles. Ugh. But, yeah, I should try the mutants as well. Man, oh man. But the replay value on this demo with some of the random generation and gradually refining your build order, your tactics, to the point where What the fuck? Hard difficulty, and then you have up to over 3 times what this reference value says is hard. What? I don't, man, what kind of micromanaging RTS god would you be to do that? Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm just lazy. And I go 3 dreadnoughts. Maximum Brens to fix them up instantly. I mean, yeah, 2 dreadnoughts is already... 1 was already amazing. So... Ugh, man. Yeah, there was definitely an element of me being kind of lazy and... but I could already see the AI pushing me with some of their basic artillery. And that, like, oh, we know where they're firing from, go out into the fog. And they were able to plink away. It just... The tanks get, of course they get the love. They're, these little boxes are cool. But I really should have tried to utilize some artillery, do something a little different and not just these. But I do feel like I'm talking in circles, and I'm not doing my gamer cred for smart strategy any credit. So I don't think I'm in a good place to use these. Yeah, I don't know if I'm up against the mutants. They're gonna do a bunch of those weird eye blobs or whatever. If those would count as an air unit. Okay, I'll turn that off, and then I swear this time, I'll use some artillery. Yeah, for sure. And then I'll get lazy. And seeing steamroll with 7 dreadnoughts if I haven't ended the match by then. Mostly because I just want to see. Uh-huh. Well, this deployment zone seems shit because there's no resources. So, yeah. Might as well be here and take this one out. Yeah, again, no resources. I mean, that's procedural generation for you. Otherwise, I'm just ordering my starting force to push through there and then moving the MCV with them. But you lose a lot of production time. Alright. Yeah, this one's so up against the wall, I don't think I'm gonna be able to build a lot of my important structures. All right. And the death tank goes mobile. Right. Barracks, power station, storage. I've already done too much with no, it's the damn material, the parts. All right. Let's see if I can just lead the charge with dreadnoughts. Yep. Oh, they're summoning attack tentacles. Oh, yeah, it's like a sunken colony. What in the heck? Oh, are these infested marines? I think the Corruptor is the one doing that, not just the sunken colony. Dreadnought's taking a lot of damage. Okay, and need to repair. Yep, as long as I can keep repairing. And they aggro around the Brems. Okay. What's the range on this tentacle attack thing? Oh god, I'm not building my base. Have I lost a Brem? No, haven't. Yeah, we're just stuck. Just stuck fighting their front line units. We never actually make progress, which makes sense. That's what the mutants are supposed to do. Okay, kill this Corruptor. Something's happening. Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit. What is that? Is that their tier 3 unit? That just destroyed all of my fucking... They just destroyed my dreadnoughts and I couldn't make any progress. That's insane. Yep, I need a bigger blob, I guess. Ah, man. Like, yeah, there's like infinite fly swarms. They're attacking you with... They were attacking me with the spine tentacle sunken colonies or whatever. Huh. What artillery is this? It's a guy like right there. Okay. Well, it's the new artillery. Got these like worm distractions. Maybe the artillery works better against them. I mean, of course the artillery will work better against them because instead of me wasting my time on all the frontline units, I can focus on the summoners or spawners in the back. Of course, I should still have, yeah, armored cars. I don't like that these things just move to the front. I think they only have an active ability. Maybe that's why. Okay. Yeah. I think they're good. I'm so not focused. Need a machinery plant. Already, okay, no, that's the foundry. That's a ruin. I think this is a weird... There's a weird angle to the minimap. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Why are they not repairing? Okay. We just create another... I don't think that's a construction building? Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it! What is that? Is this gonna be like an overlord? Oh, it's their collector. Yeah, take out the production. Uh-huh, yep. Those units just run up and die. Okay, yep. I'm not microing it well. Man, these bases are extensive. Yeah, I think I've lost one of the repair guys. I still have an armored car. Machinery plant, armored cars. I feel like there's like certain Brems that are the primary one, and that's why when I tell them to repair it, it doesn't, because it's trying to repair itself. That might be what's happening. Yeah, it almost seems like there are flies coming out of the destroyed buildings. Yep, large numbers. Oh, maybe the creator of flies is creating all the flies. That would make sense. What the hell? I mean, great unit design. It's all creepy. God damn it, I've told him to move back. That's why I'm gonna need to keep these things at close support. I lost the armored car. Oh wait, okay, where's that guy? Oh. Nice! We can recover it. Yeah, I just need enough vision for more scout cars. I'm limited by, yep, supply again. Nope. Where is it? Supply depot, God. So yeah, other one got destroyed and all that, but cool. Cycle. Oh, I'm being an idiot. This is something that was, yeah, there's a lot of the Supreme Commander kind of help. Looping. If you just want to do a bunch of that thing. Of course. Power's down. Okay, they haven't really been attacking other directions. I don't suppose the concrete eaters will reconstruct. Okay. It seems to all be ruins. Awesome. So now... Wow. Composition seems to be working. And I can increase? Oh, huh. So yeah, could make bases with the MCV again. Did I lose the armored car again? Damn it. So I should just make more. Maybe more machinery plants. Yeah, all these things at the bottom take up parts. Yeah, that's the thing that you want. Okay. But yeah, I should. All right. Well, this is the next closest to my actual base, so I should probably... Yeah, just make a path. What's happening? For whatever reason, MCV doesn't want to move. You know, 4 dreadnoughts. Not actually having too much difficulty, just getting lazy with my artillery blob. Yeah, sucks about the, again, the incendiary whatever. Oh, God. No, that's why I... Just clear it first, while the military units are there. All right. I mean, it makes sense. When I was fighting against the rebels, or whatever, it's fast harassment units, and those, the speed, those are the things that would rush past your artillery shots. So instead, yeah, I had all the strong frontline units. And then here, well, I mean, they are still trying to get into melee. Oh, fuck. Okay, pausing. I mean, yeah, the supply's fine because I can just keep building warehouses. So yeah, as long as I just don't forget. Oh yeah, I guess I never did take that out. Okay, right, this is the repair guy, okay. Yep, cool. Oh, god damn it. Is it blocked? Can't see over the building? And if there, I guess there's an armor value here because it can't destroy the ruins. Okay, that sucks. All right, am I actually clear? Oh my lord. Unit destroyed. All right, well, I feel like that should be the last of that base. Okay, where did that... Nope, that's a warehouse. Where? This guy, I never... I think that's... Yeah, that's a rally point. Get the repairs. Nope. Spit artillery or whatever. Right? I mean, this is a nice quality of life. Treat all of the turrets like some Zerg defense structures. That once you expand your base, then you just move them to a new spot. Oh, because I'm out of power, god. Oh boy. I'm maintaining. I didn't lose too many armored cars, did I? I'm definitely enjoying the howitzers. Just raw firepower. And they're definitely not as helpless as you would assume a howitzer would be. And of course, you hit a critical mass of them. It does feel like StarCraft Marines. Where, yeah, just enough howitzers fire at the oncoming enemies and they will eviscerate them. Yep, little worms won't flank and destroy me. There might be a production building for them somewhere over there. I'd just rather move forward. All these little little armored cars scouting for me. Yep. Are you guys not in range? Oh god, not again. Yep, enough of them. Yeah, so it still has a health bar. I think that's potentially... That's showing that it's potentially salvageable for them? Uh-oh. Took some hits. Yeah, they're dealing with their minimum range. Yep, and that's a friendly fire. What the fuck? Ugh. Wow. My own guys. I mean, that's siege tanks. Don't need to be in siege mode for their shells to have a physical hitbox. And they hit ya. So yeah, nope, that's a bunch of dead howitzers. Oh yeah. Not that I need this, because most of them are just dying. My own guys. Oh, god damn it. Yep, just fire support. Okay. Taking too much damage. I think that's all production. No, oh no, those, yeah. I remember those. See, they're weaker now because I lost the critical mass. That's why I need... Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm seeing the red dots. Huh. Okay. Bring him back. Oh god. No, god.
Обнаружен враг.
Okay. Everybody fall back. Ugh, these damn... I think it's the Corruptor... Yeah, I think it's these guys. Send out the turret? Those little tentacles? I mean, they're at pretty good health. It's these guys need to crowd around. All right. Sick mutant, bro. So, I mean, this is the reason why I mean, I kind of am just you almost zone out. Because of, it's just this never-ending tide of battle, which is kind of the point. Again, Warhammer 40k like, but it's also kind of what I don't like about this. Yeah, you know, I feel like the last almost 3 hours would kind of make my point here. Where are the shots coming from? Welcome to the International House of Mutants. Okay. Yeah, there's a few... Nope. Is there another unit over here? Oh. Whew. Okay, we hit supply again. Second supply depot? Oh yeah. Repair guy here. Alright, yep. Bunch of those destroyed. Well, yeah, I could just build something here. So, yep. Of course, in Company of Heroes, the vehicle repair takes a lot longer. And of course, the unit preservation, much bigger in that game versus here. So yeah, the only way to make repair viable at all is something incredibly rapid, because you have to swap between so many different units. Right. Yup. Just build in here. So the building controls the point. Ah. Whoa. When did that guy take the hit? Okay. Shit. It ate up all my armored cars? Yeah, the pathfinding that's kind of bullying some of these units. They just push past. Kind of makes sense. Right. Yep. The blob advances, I guess. So yeah, rotate the minimap. Yeah, that helps. Scroll. I feel like it should default to like north being up. Because yeah, there was earlier in the map when I was changing the orientation, the spot was not matching where I was moving the camera. Oh my god. Spit turrets just instantly kill armored cars. Oh, and they were moving that far in? What the hell? Well, that explains some of the losses. When I give the move order, the armored cars go into melee. Okay. Artillery needs to go for the turrets. Holy shit. Okay. They're doing it again. Yep. Have to give another Brem the order, or it won't repair. Unit lost. I think that's armored cars. Yep. Poor things just get chewed up. I might as well just make another machinery plant. Okay, I think there's some direct hits going on. Murdering everything. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, I just hadn't moved the latest batch. of armored cars in. Killed the harvesters. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, fucking God. Yeah, there's a lot of friendly fire going on. And a bunch of dead Brems. Alright, yep, that was pretty dumb. Uh-huh. Yep, that's awful. Oh God, multiple Cerberuses. God damn it. All of the armored cars. Jesus. That's insane. Yep, front line's been eaten up. Ah, shit. All right. My goodness. Okay, well, pushed through, managed to recover a few dreadnoughts. I mean, yeah, the firing artillery mode, of course, did let them take out a few structures. I was getting too complacent with just keeping them in tank mode for the mobility, but yeah, just almost instantly being able to take out their enemy backline. The amount of... Because yeah, it's the projectile speed. Yeah, it's just a base that extends back there. Ugh. Yep, and capped out again. Do not need... Ugh, I really need more. Yeah, I could have been repairing in the back line. Ah. Yeah, don't be lazy. The turret does so much damage. They got bombers? You know, I didn't use these. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, god damn it, we have no anti-air. Yep. Cool. That's how that works. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, there's the anti-air. Reinforcements, all right behind me. Yeah. Oh my fucking god, more Cerberuses. Yep. Oh my god, these fucking air units. Can't select. Holy shit. These Cerberuses kill everything. Yep. This is insane. Yep, and reset the whole map because mutants are fair and balanced. All right, well, remake everything. Yeah, I wouldn't want it to be too easy. Nope, there's units that just stay around forever. And they do infinite damage. And there's nothing you can do about it. Just have infinite anti-air built as well. Yep, they cover the whole map. Fair and balanced. Okay, well, this is why you needed dozens and dozens of machinery plants. require additional power. Alright, well, yeah, if the armored cars are the only thing I have, that'll help. More anti-air. Oh my fucking god. Right, like I can't do anything. Like, they won't get hit, but they don't... Oh, nope, they do. Yep. Strongest unit in the game. Holy shit. Fair and balanced. Like, I have no units. I can't do anything. Oh my god, they don't... Why, I have to have it on rebuild. Holy shit. That's so crazy. Oh my god, because I'm running out of fucking resources. Oh my fucking god. They're dying to basic enemy units. Oh my god, right, we lost the fucking auto repair guy too. I need REMs. It's with me controlling both of these, and luckily because they haven't grabbed that warehouse. Nice. Yep. Explode the swarm. Oh my god. Okay, yep, just repairs and a bunch of tanks. I countered the Cerberus well enough through sheer numbers and raw effectiveness. Yup. And too many eggs in one basket with the dreadnought swarms, of course. You know, they are amazing, but yeah, they are like the super units in Dawn of War 2. Send them in alone and they got swarmed. I don't think they get the machine gun mounted on them until a little later. Yup. If the AI flanked, I would be getting way less resources, would not be able to afford this many tanks, would just keep getting attrition down. No, that's why he's a strong workhorse tank. Yeah, I probably should have called in the interceptors. I just panicked too much. So many things going on. Right? Yeah, this is where I probably... Oh my fucking god. Yep. Nope. Just disintegrated by flies. What the fuck? What the fuck? They're just waiting on this. And then the flies kill everything. So, what the fuck are you supposed to do here? I guess. Just armored car, auto anti-infantry? And as usual, fucking flyers. Yep, and you can't do anything. Uh-huh. Yep. Wow. Holy shit. Well, Dev has a specific idea of fun that he wants for you, and if you don't do it, fuck you. Holy shit. Okay, well maybe the armored car and tank mix can handle some of this. Do I need to do this again? Would that shoot down any other flyers plus the fly swarm? Holy shit, man. Yeah, sure, do another resources and storage. God, every time I think I'm just going to rush the base or something, then we get wrecked again. But if you need another... Another couple of combines. More machine guns, maybe? Gosh, it really should just tie their production lines together So when you press a button again, it sends it to the other factory. Okay, let's just have them on repeat for this, or... Yeah, no, a little of that is anti-aircraft, artillery, and main tank. As long as I don't lose the Brems. Okay. Maybe I spent too long giving them time to build up again. Yeah, maybe I don't know why I built the BTR. Just that it might be a slightly different machine gun. You son of a bitch. Fucking Christ! Okay. Yeah, the reconnaissance recon gun does seem to do a little better against the flies. Well, it also helps that we're aggroing one at a time, not the whole swarm. No, I think that's the BTRs. Yeah. Even though the armored car says it has a... No, anti-aircraft. No, it's the machine gun. It's the rapid fire. Okay. Those... You piece of shit! Right, okay, that's including a howitzer. So yeah, definitely the BTR is the fly swarm counter, which is why I'm including that in the rotation. Okay, now I need the warehouses again. I'm losing track of where the other supply depot is. Oh, fuck. Using them all in a blob. No, I should have, yeah, artillery. Okay, I might as well just have two different supply depots. Okay, yep, no other red things hidden. Ugh, okay. Alright, everybody who's gathered around and repaired. Let's try to end this. I can't believe the Interceptor's still around. See, it's the call-in, and then you just... It actually patrols for a long time. I thought it was a limited time thing. Oh my god, no! Because I destroyed the... Because I don't have a fucking... Oh my god, the supply depot means... I can't build anything! Holy shit, 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 holy shit. Every move is a god move. And you never get to end the fucking game. In your base, killing your dudes. Yep, and the only ones that make it back are recon units set to die. Yep, you lose infinite supply depots, and then you can't build on them again because your ruin system is just like the fucking Darkest Dungeon corpses. But you have to waste a ton of time killing them. Where did I fucking put the supply depot? No, I have to build another one. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Not another Cerberus! Oh my fucking god, everything dies. Infinite supply depots. Or else you can't do anything. Oh my god, and then all of these things are proper vehicles. Oh my shit, god. Oh my god, was that the fucking... Yeah, that was the repair thing. Fucking dying! Then you have to build another one, and then you can't build onto that again, so you need to destroy it, and then... Again, it makes sense. They can't make the perfect turret, so you can just forget about an entire side. But holy shit, man. Man, like, you're really here for that meat grinder experience, and by fucking hell, you're going to get it. This is why I should be making infantry and garrisoning the buildings, and I would at least have the AT guys actually able to counter vehicles that try to get to my fucking base. Like, I understand there are things I can be doing, but goddamn. Alright. Everybody within radius. Just watching this guy do donuts outside the range of the repair station. I mean, at least this reconnaissance has been great. And, yeah, the mutants don't seem to counter it with their own. But yeah, they seem to love this path to my base. I only have a limited amount of time before they do it again. Okay, well, I mean, hopefully I can set up this base here. Alright, I have a lot more BTRs now, so they should take out a ton of these infantry that were wasting my time before. Yep. That, I guess that's the proper combined arms tactic. And if combined arms, it would include infantry. But you know. God damn it, they still take one out, huh? It's fine, that's okay. Alright, making the push. Yeah, I could be getting a little more firepower to the BTRs if the infantry were garrisoned and providing a little bit more, but it's doing the job and trying to keep a bunch of infantry as well. Okay, just in case they sneak some more around. I feel like they would have already done it. I can just put them here. Right, there's no more. Everything is fucking dead. I think I only saw the cyborgs and riflemen, but yeah, if I keep an eye on it, I can see if the AT guys do the same. Firing rockets out of the BTR. And I can start recovering dreadnoughts yet again. Unless my artillery destroys the dreadnoughts. Holy shit, if I didn't have the machine guns, I'm being lazy. I'm being so lazy letting those get destroyed. Okay, yep. God, there's always another. Jesus. Hey, yeah, there are rockets coming out of the BTR. Hey, yep. Dreadnought providing fire support into the mass. There's just a bunch of dead BTRs. Oh my god, not the goddamn air units again. If they're in range, he should be trying to help, but I guess not. Yeah. Yeah, I was being lazy about saving that tank as well. Okay. Yep. That's the bombardment you need. Push the line. Oh yeah, I should. Push these as forward 2. Rally points. Oh right, of course they stopped producing because I just regained a bunch of supply. Or the dreadnoughts are taking up the supply again. Of course. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're destroying them and pushing them back enough. They don't have any units to send to flank my base. God damn it. If the pathing was better. Kind of hoping to save even the stupid recon. Oh my gosh, how deep is this crater going to be? Okay. Oh boy. Yep, just a billion dead units. Oh boy, more reinforcements. Okay, good. Just as long as we have vision and enough artillery, they're always contributing some shots. Could just be like 2 building objectives here? Oh, well, yeah. Anti-air. Dear God, kill them! Jesus. Oh God, no. Thank Christ. Okay, well that's the mutants. Yeah. In a meat grinder sort of game universe where I'm not gonna be too concerned about the kill-death ratio, but my God. Yeah, artillery shots all day long. I mean, yeah, a lot of this is gonna come down to the map tactical layer. I'm certainly no StarCraft. Again, clearly not a StarCraft APM quick reaction time guy. Not anymore. I'm too tired and worn down by everything going on. But did not manage that well. But is it fun? Is it pretty to watch? Yeah. A little frustrating to play with. But I mean, that's kind of standard RTS stuff, right? Like a single unit in the right spot in your base, killing off your workers, killing off key infrastructure buildings, and yeah, you're supposed to be pissed because you're not supposed to let that happen. My goodness. But yeah, I'm really down for whatever interesting scenarios they end up creating, because right, like more than just like a random skirmish match. I'm interested in like, oh, here's the special gimmick for this map, and how they switch things up. Because like they don't, it would be great if they could do that, because that adds a lot to a campaign. The sort of stuff that you talk about, where like, oh, I'll never forget this mission where they do this fun thing that they just couldn't do in a normal skirmish, where you're not just doing a setting of like, oh, there are more units on this map, or the AI is cheating and it's getting more resources, or they hit harder, they have more health. It's like, no, it's, you could do the, I gave the examples, right? Like, here's the one that's just a big defense mission, the one that's kind of like a commando mission, hero missions in Warcraft, StarCraft, right? Like, there's a lot of RTS campaigns to gain inspiration from, and yeah, so don't let me be being salty about and getting a bit lazy about micromanaging and all that, and these keep me from recommending the game. That, yeah. Anyways, I guess I'm glad I showcased both of those, but yeah, not sure if, I mean, of course it's the demo, so if there were there four total factions, like if you would ever be, if it's an option in the campaign or whatever they end up having, that you're gonna fight all four of them, you're gonna be fighting another separatist or something group of your guys, and then yeah, of course the high-tech one that we could see there. So you know, that, and yeah, the scenarios and all that, right? There's a lot of different play styles and unique experiences beyond just the, I like watching the horde of troopers run at each other and the tanks exploding and all that. So, all right, take care, everybody.